As sisters in Zion, we'll all work together. Or will we? Do you feel actively engaged in your ward and with your Relief Society sisters? I'd like to give all sisters some encouragement to attend, and brothers encouragement to help their wives attend additional Relief Society meetings in order to improve your mental, emotional, and spiritual health, support the leaders and other sisters in your ward, and learn new things and improve your skill set over a wide base of topics. So how can Relief Society additional meetings be good for your health? Well, in 2010, researchers at Brigham Young University conducted a study involving more than 300,000 participants on the correlation between social relationships and mortality. Their research showed that loneliness was as strong a predictor of early death as was alcoholism or smoking 15 cigarettes a day, and was a stronger predictor than obesity or a sedentary lifestyle. Experts say that the rate of loneliness in the United States has doubled in the past 30 years. He estimates some 40% of Americans report being lonely, up from 20% in the 1980s. But good news. Our Relief Society additional meetings have a girls' night out effect, kind of the equivalent of a modern day quilting bee. And you have an opportunity to be with other sisters in your ward at least once a quarter and probably once a month. The Institute for Women's Health says that having girlfriends not only allows us to live a fuller and happier life, it can actually lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of depression, and create a sense of well-being. Our emotional health is improved when we have associations with like-minded individuals, and our additional meetings are a safe place where we can share our feelings, make friends, and form bonds within our ward. Women's blogger Tanya Talhard describes the need for women to gather like this. She says, in ancient times, women shared a lot more than they do today. They shared care of their babies, gathered food, and cooked together. The women and children shared their lives intimately and were a source of strength and comfort to each other on a daily basis. Today, women are a lot more isolated in their own homes and live in lives and more separate from each other. The opportunities for coming together are much more limited, and the time spent together in this way greatly reduced. Because of this, women miss the beautiful healing and nourishment that comes from being with each other. But we don't have to. As sisters in Zion are coming together, we're coming unto Christ, giving each other encouragement to live the gospel. Sister Eliza R. Snow said, if you associate together, your minds are improved, you are gaining intelligence, and you are retrenching from ignorance. The Spirit of God will impart instruction to your minds, and you will impart it to each other. Remember that you are saints of God, and you have an important work to perform in Zion. Attending our additional meetings also helps us to follow the prophet. President Nelson told sisters in the October 2018 conference, my dear sisters, you have special spiritual gifts and propensities. Tonight I urge you with all the hope of my heart to pray to understand your spiritual gifts, to cultivate, use, and expand them, even more than you ever have. You will change the world as you do so. He also gave the sisters 4 invitations, the fourth and final one being to participate fully in Relief Society. Your attendance in Relief Society supports your leaders and other sisters, which is our point number 2. Please sustain your leaders. They are really trying. I know that I have personally been called as the counselor over Relief Society activities 6 times. I know the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into putting these activities together and planning them. And not only the work that the counselor over activities does, but the whole Relief Society presidency, the Relief Society Activity Committee, and other sisters that are called upon to share their time and talents. And it can be so discouraging when women do not show up. They do not sustain and support their leaders. So please sustain your leaders. You can go to your Relief Society meetings to teach others your skills and be of service to the world around you. It provides us a place where we can get to know others more deeply and is a perfect, non-threatening environment in which to invite our non-member friends. Now, point number 3, learn new things. Let's all admit, none of us knows everything, but collectively we are better. The women in your ward have so much knowledge to impart, and I know that you have so much knowledge to impart to them. So attend your meetings to gain skills for a home and family life, to learn and think about things in a different light, to gain insight and understanding as you gather together with the women of your ward in like-minded service, to become more prepared, to be of service. By doing so, you will increase your fulfillment. It gives us an opportunity to have socialization. Now, if you're uncomfortable with social situations, maybe it would help you to attend by bringing a friend with you, and each of you would have somebody to rely on. That's a great trick to get by that socializing aspect of it. But we also have our opportunities to build our talents, have fun, leave better than we came, and get a sense of enjoyment and lightheartedness that you didn't start the evening with. You will be blessed if you attend your Relief Society additional meetings. Now, of course, there is no formal requirement to attend these additional Relief Society meetings. They are solely for the benefit and enjoyment of the sisters. However, no one can take your place, and your participation can improve your life and the lives of others as we gather together for our additional Relief Society meetings. So, I'll see you there.